So, apart from some remaining work, so Sustainable Nursery School is about to be finished by now. We're just about to enter the gate. You can see here that we already get some flowers, and we painted the outer wall and the gate. There's some cleanups left to do. Anyhow, this is a sustainable kindergarten. So, when entering the gate, we can see that we have the new house here. And just as we said, we will have a solar system which is on the roof, and then we'll also have a water tank for rainwater collection. That's the one to the right hand side. So there's still some things to do on the playground and on the outer wall, but we already have a sandbox for playing for the kids. Yes, you can see it here. It was all cleaned. The entire area was freed from rocks, and now we're just having some smooth sand in here. As I said, there are still some things to be done. The old swings, they're actually still there, but they have been repainted so that everything looks a bit better. And we tightened the chains again and everything so that it's safe to use. And then here on this side, we already have some things planted. So for example, here we can see a tomato plant. You see the tomatoes are just coming up nicely. And there's also a mango tree. That is the one in here. It's protected from flying footballs and whatever that you have on a kindergarten. And then here it goes on. Along the wall, we will also plant some further vegetables. We were thinking about maize, but there are also some other things that need to be planted here. But that has to be done when the wall is finished so that nothing can get spoiled again. So this is the house. As you can see by now, we have several classrooms. So this is the first classroom. You see everything is in use by now. That's the pre-primary class number 1. You can have a look here. All the kids are playing. Thank you. And then here on the outer wall, we have all the windows now covered with glass so that everybody is protected from dust. Then we installed some recycling bins. That is the one for paper. Paper is usually being burned here, but we also have one for plastics. That's the yellow one here. So the plastic can be taken to Arusha and then be recycled by a recycling company. Here we have drinking water for the kids. Then on this side, let me see whether it's open. It's open. On this side we do have the resting room where the kids can be able to sleep. We already have some mattresses. We will get some further beds in here, but they're currently still with our welder, so that needs to be finished next week. No problem. Then we do have the teacher's room. So this is the office. As you can see, we're still a bit under construction, finishing the last works. So we already have a desk for the teachers, but the cupboard, which is actually to be used for all the documentation and whatever, is currently still workshop storage. Okay, let's move out again. You see we also have some potted plants here to make it all look nice and clean. Here we do have the second classroom, which is also already in use. Then here you can see our water tank with all the logos of our sponsors. So thanks on this point to all the sponsors who made this thing possible. Then when we look around, the water here, that is rainwater. It is used for cleaning the toilets, and it's also used for watering the garden. We have a pipe which is now connecting the water tank to another water tank. Sorry, it's still a bit messy here because we're still under construction here. But we have that other water tank. If we climb up, so here, and this other tank is holding 3,000 liters of water, and it's directly connected to the house and to the toilets, so that you can flush the toilets and wash your hands in the sanitary rooms without having to fetch water from the bigger tank. You see that this tank also has a float switch, so that it's automatically refilled from the bigger tank as soon as it's empty. So you can also see that the light is currently working. That's all our solar system. Unfortunately, that room is locked. We will have a look at that later, but we have a separate room for all the solar power and everything, so that everything is protected from dust and from playing kids. Okay, so downstairs again. You can see here on this side, that is the boys' toilets. You can see that we have several toilets. Currently, we just finished the work on the wall, because as I said, we're having the water here now. I think that's currently, yeah, it's running actually. Okay, that is the water, so toilets can be flushed. And what is missing here is the plastering of the wall. But as you can see, all the toilets are currently having running water, which is a very big step towards cleanness and to reduce diseases. Okay, if we have a look at the other side, here we have another big water tank. So this water tank is for the drinking water. The drinking water is coming from the local water grid. The tank needs to be installed on top of this little building. That's the teacher's toilet. It looks exactly as the boys' toilets, just a bit bigger. After the water tank is installed there, we will have a connection to the local water grid. And then from up there, we'll have a pipe coming down here and a tap somewhere here for drinking water. Okay, then on the other side of the building, when we pass this wall, we also have the girls' toilets. This is here, just as the boys' toilet still, with some finishing work to be done. And this is the back of the building now. Okay, so that was a short walk around our kindergarten. Yesterday we finished the final work on the electricity, so all the light switches are now usable. And you see, that was that one. Switch on and off, everything works perfectly well. All the power sockets in the rooms are doing well, and we're about to finish this project.